If you're undocumented or even just visiting the US for a short stay, this new USCIS requirement might affect you. As of April 2025, the government has started enforcing an old rule from 1940, and it's now creating confusion, questions, and even fear across immigrant communities. In this video, we break it all down. What is the alien registration requirement? Who must register? What happens if you don't? And should you even register? Let's dive in. What is alien registration? It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's real. The Alien Registration Act was passed in 1940. Back then, it stated that any foreign national aged 14 or older who stays in the US for 30 days or more must register with the government, be fingerprinted. For decades, this law just sat there until April 11, 2025. That's when the Trump administration began actively enforcing it. The law is being revived through modern tools, digital forms, online tracking, and biometric appointments. And now it's serious. What happens if you don't register? According to the Act, failure to register is a misdemeanor. You could face fines or even jail time. While this was previously unenforced, DHS now says over 2 million people could be impacted, and the enforcement tools are now digital. They've created a new online form, the G-325R, available on the USCIS website. Let's break down exactly who must use it. Who must register? This requirement affects a wide range of people, not just the undocumented. Here's who must register now. Canadians who enter the US by land and never received a formal entry record, I-94, and plan to stay over 30 days. Undocumented immigrants who entered without inspection and never interacted with immigration officials. TPS applicants who never received proof of prior registration. Minors turning 14 inside the US who haven't registered yet. If you entered the US and no one ever processed, recorded, or inspected your arrival, you're likely required to register. Does this mean you'll get legal status?
No.
Filing this registration does not give you legal status. It does not protect you from deportation. It's just a record, not a benefit. Many people wrongly assume that registering means you'll be safe or eligible for benefits. That's not true. Always consult with an immigration attorney before submitting anything. Real example, common misunderstanding. Let's say someone entered the US in 2022 through the southern border. No inspection, no visa, no I-94. They've been here ever since. Now they hear about this new registration form and think, this might help me stay legally. But in reality, filing the G-325R doesn't legalize your status. It may even put you on the radar of immigration enforcement. That's why legal advice is critical. Even if it sounds like just a form, it may affect future green card, asylum, or visa efforts. Who is already considered registered? You don't need to register if any of the following apply. You have a green card. You entered with parole, even if it has expired. You came on a visa like B2, F1, H1B, etc., and received an I-94. You have a valid EAD work permit. You were fingerprinted by USCIS at any point during your legal process. If you fall under these categories, you're already in the system.
Who is completely exempt?
You are fully exempt from this rule if you are a US citizen by birth or naturalization. You are a diplomat with a G visa or similar status. You are staying in the US for less than 30 days. You are applying for a green card under Section 245I and have all documentation. How to register, step by step. If you've confirmed with an attorney that you need to register, here's how. 1. Go to the USCIS website. 2. Search for Form G-325R. 3. Create an account and fill out the online form. 4. Submit your info, including name, address, immigration history, biographic data, any criminal history. 5. Wait for a biometrics appointment. 6. Once done, you'll receive a proof of registration. What counts as proof of registration? You may receive or already have a Form I-94, a green card, border crossing card, work authorization card. Any of these can act as proof that you are already in the government system. Do you have to register every time you enter?
No.
If you're Canadian or another frequent visitor, one-time registration is enough. Just make sure to update your address within 10 days of moving. This is a built-in requirement, much like the AR-11 form process. Final tips before you register. Don't rush into submitting the form. Consult a trusted immigration attorney. Understand your long-term risks. Registering now could affect green card petitions, DACA/TPS applications, future removal defense. Some attorneys are advising caution, especially for those with no legal presence, because this form may create a record that didn't exist before. So, if you're unsure, wait. Ask questions. Get help. Final thoughts. This change may look small, just a form on a website, but its impact is massive. Millions of undocumented individuals and visitors may now face a legal obligation they didn't even know existed. Whether you're affected or not, stay informed, stay safe, and get legal advice before you take action. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon. Stay updated with the latest US immigration news. See you in the next video.